We then I also today with the executive director of Caritas Freetown and also the councillor were responsible for this ward. And additionally, we expect the National Disaster Management Agency, when are they responsible for all disaster, for handle and coordinate them accordingly. Well, as you all know, now a total of 368 people them affected, and as we don't begin for provide hot meal layer after we assessment under the partnering to serve humanity, Caritas Freetown, Haley International Relief Foundation, Lani Foundation, and the Buddhist Tzu Foundation. And today, one of the things that we want to make Leone understand now how this help manage come all the way from Taiwan to Salone. Boku years ago, one woman we named Dama Master Cheng Yang, we actually see the need for his support women them who been there in difficult situation them. And so, if we help for get in company woman them, he said when they go to market, the change working left by the money when they go bye-bye, the woman they understand what they talk. When they can collect the chop money, the change working left when they go bye-bye. He said when they make bamboo box, what you can call like a cash box. When they can make with them bamboo tree. Now he use, he begin for encourage people them, in company woman them, from where they go to put the cash there inside there, and then put the coins them, so they begin for help themselves and help other women them, help people who be in the hospital, we sick, when for pay hospital bill, help women them, we get difficult situations them, we think for them, begin make sewing machine, and all that kind of thing in there. And as time go, now so the organization take for grow. And the growth today, now the biggest organization in Asia and many places them around the world. And inside Salonia, so they don't begin for help we from the days where Sierra Leone get Ebola. Now we come together, there are 4 organizations there, and we form what we call today partnering to serve humanity. We mean to say we join hand for mortal man business. So today, we want for hand over to the executive director of Caritas Freetown. We make it tell una waiting una they can benefit so that we go take them up from there before we get to councillor, and then after that day we go do the distribution to una. Thank you very much for your attention.
Related to the disaster we will see now. There's a gender equality in relationship to climate change. We don't see how a lot of disaster then they not so, and we don't see how we environment they affect we. And when the environment affects we, the people that were affected more than the women then, not so. Now the woman then affected. So today a very good coincidence that with the close we intervention of hot meal here, we get a philosophy, Caritas Freetown and the partnering to serve humanity. That when something happen, we can want to be the first to arrive, but yet the last to leave. First to arrive and the last to leave. It's very important that when team B, we come immediately for help. But not for turn back from the people then because they continue for suffer. Yes. So we will continue for look at issues then where they affect this community. Issues that we will prevent, now waiting be, now not be again. So now we mean now we last the go. Yeah? We want for left today the hot meal because we like Bright Spider and they call with so many other places and we try for respond. So we feel say the small support where we don't give for 12 days, it could all augment people them so that they go find way for them to recover from the disaster. Nobody not fully recover where you think they're born. Yeah. Like they can't give you other thing, they're not to the same, like the thing the way you get. You not go feel the same satisfaction because you know how you struggle for getting thing and day. Yes. So nobody not happy for burning house for now you can't get relief. Okay? Nobody not the glad because me all close what I used to now I don't used to. Me all have backward I used to now I don't used to. Because I know how I manage get out. So you put a lot of value in your own thing the way you be not get for yourself. Not so. Nevertheless, the reality is the thing them born. They're not there again. So you can dream, the dream not work again. So we own philosophy or we own way of saying goodbye. We want for give them thing they are. We go help people then for them then start life again in a small way. We the promise say we they continue to advocate, we they continue for talk. Then days here we get meeting with CRS, we get workshop for protection, and we cite Kolleh as one of the center them who therefore can implement this project. So we'll continue for advocate, even if not we, but tell others that say, hey, people then they under when they suffer. People then they under when need zinc. People then they under when need shelter. So various ways we will promise for continue for advocate. So even though they move out the feeding today, we know they move out we love who will get for now. We know they move out the concern who will get for now. We continue for deal tonight and support tonight. The government will not establish a national agency where they respond to the disaster. But naturally, the national agency not going to do nothing, not going to do everything. So they complement the effort with the National Disaster Agency they do. We are not government, we are just supporting the process where government they do, where they don't set up the agency responsible for disaster. We they complement and look at the gaps where the agency not they will cover, we come and cover them. Yeah? So now that we try for do, and that now we own purpose, and we own motto, now love is the answer. We not they do one because we want vote. We not get for star election. We they do one because we love people them. And want people then get dignity. God don't make we all. Everybody forget right. God don't bless we all with resources. Mineral resources for this country. Every citizen forget right to their resources then they and for share the benefit. But the reality is not everybody they get the same. Not everybody it will be distributed the same. But what you know, everybody now God maker. And God don't give we what it take for a human being there, they not go to bed angry. No human being not for sleep angry. No human being not for the cry in the net because he not get basic thing there. God don't give you the sense, he don't give you the resources, and he don't give you the ability for no coordinate so that nobody absolutely should go to bed hungry in this weak country where fertile. In this weak country where it away seed na the ground they grow. So I want to appeal to we young energetic man them. It's good for now you say Bra Bobo there. But also now we find ability for now we move away from with poverty. Now find the way. I not say job them not day. But we can create our own job them. We can embark on farming. We can embark on so many things where they give you self-dignity and self-worth. So now move from that stage from Bra Bobo there for help you Bobo now set now. You understand? Help you Bobo now set now. Help you Bobo now set for say they left for say Bra Bobo there. Because until we help them, they're not going to stop this Bra Bobo there. God don't give you talent. God don't give you gift. Even the one that with their hand foot, their hand cuts, their hand, then always get for find something. What then say go do. Even with the blind, they always get everybody. They show a potential of earning with dignity, waiting God don't bless them with. So I want to say, nobody not for give up. Nobody not for give up. Don't give up hope. Many tendency way would they end up taking kush, would they end up taking this. Now because we don't like give up, we not see hope again. We a young man then, why we compete them better, we not better. I understand the frustration. Yes. So now I make you want to take something where they make you sleep quick, you know remember that day, they know so. Yes. But I want to pass above that and say there is better hope. If I take kush every day for not sleep, well I get for sleep because if you're a young man, 20 years, you get for live till 70, 80. Every day I get for knock me kush for sleep. Well, we don't give business to them and they sell kush. They don't make us sell pork. Also, yes. So now try for move above that step there and see say we need help. Life get hope. We can use we hate them in a good way, not in a bad way. Not over go tifo, not to go broke house. So we will use we head in a wise way and we build with community. So I want to thank you all for the collaboration. I want to thank the local authorities, the councillor, for way facilitate this process for we.
Thank you, sir.
Bravo to them, and bravo to the commitment we get, the vision for helping people there. I pray that God will give the resources, the people that will come for help them, so that they can go develop this community.
Amen.
So we start, we self how they call it, startup give.
Yes.
So among the items, we get rice, 1 bag, 25 kg. We get condiments them, where they last at least for 12 days. We get water, we get plastic cover bowls, we get spoons, we get tissue. For the woman them bamba it, then at the day, we get sanitary kits, we get laundry soap, we get bathing soap. For baby there also, we get milk. You know, say the picking there, that milk then they eat, the one they will not be eat, gets it, good one.
Yes.
We get nido milk, we get other milk, then they will get that nappy, the diaper, for the baby them. Yeah? We get, for the man there also, not forget them, we get used clothing for men. For children them, when they go to school, we get transportation costs and lunch for 6 months. Exercise book, pen, pencil, mathematics set, ruler, textbook, mathematics textbook, integrated science. Rice, vegetable oil, palm oil, sugar. When person get hungry, you want to make quick food, so we get Gary back. We get salt, we get Maggi, we get onions. Then how for cook them one them? Because for cook them, we need pots, so we get pots. We get laundry bowl, the bowl for brook. We get cooking spoon them. Wooden one. We get cooking spoon, iron one. We get knife. We get cups with handle. We get one that stove. We get water jerry can. Then we get foam. Which side they sleep? Na foam. We get bed sheet to the foam. Not today the little ordinary one. The rubber bottle bucket where they drink water. Not today the ones. So we get one for us. We get water bowl. For there you get water for drink. We get mat. And we get blanket. So you don't you cover, you don't eat, you sleep. So thank you very much. The office, a big office. So now see the one there with the white t-shirt. They come to talk to the woman then about this day. This day, now Women's Day. So the one then, now all Caritas staff them, when they don't self come, will go around the community and tell them the importance.
I want to tell the creator, Allah, plenty thank you also. And I'm going to give the manager sleepless night, Mr. Charles, on how to react or respond to Kolleh people. You know, this is not about politics, it's about serving humanity. I believe, say, what you don't demonstrate today, now the kind of people that we would pray to God for, now we get that we missed. We're not happy for what happened, so. You know, an unfortunate, you know, issue that happened along the line. And if it happen this kind of way, we have responsibility on behalf of the community. Now for tell Caritas plenty thank you on our behalf. Then I also want to talk to the landlord and landlady them. Do you learn or no advantage the tenants when they get at the houses them? This as a result of accidents now you call. I believe say una all me don't live as one family. Now una continue on that trend. And also, we're seeing Caritas the good to una today, una all out one and make sure say una change the looks and for able position una say more especially for the picking them. So without much ado, I not for take much of una time because the manager and the executive director don't say it all. All I need for say on behalf of the Freetown City Council, I worship the mayor Yvonne Akisoya. Now that it's safe for that tell Caritas plenty thank you for this kind gesture. And today, myself when I'm the city councillor, I want to tell Caritas again plenty thank you. And let God bless and let God make this relationship continue as how we start. Yeah? That's all the point. So, me na Councillor Bori Ali Conte of Ward 431. Thank you very much.
I'm Reverend Father Peter Conte, the Executive Director of Caritas Freetown. First of all, before proceeding with that, I want to wish every woman a happy Women's Day. Today is the climax of our intervention. There was a fire incident here in Kolleh town, and Caritas, as usual, our response team came immediately to start our usual practice of wet feeding. Because immediately after disaster, people have lost everything, including their cooking utensils, and therefore it is difficult for them to start life the day after the disaster. So always we come in with food supply, hot meal, and we've been providing meal for 12 days for over 500 people on a daily basis. There are so many disasters in the cities, so we have to move on. And so today is the closing ceremony of the hot feeding that we have been doing for 12 days. And our philosophy is always, when there is an emergency, Caritas and Partnering for Humanity will be one of the first to respond, but don't go immediately when the issue is out of the media. We continue to help the community to build up structures that will enhance them to develop themselves. And so today, the closing ceremony will also include the package that we will give them so that they start their own lives again, things that they lost. So it will include items, food items, cooking items. We will include pots, stove, bed, foam, and blankets, etc. So that this will enable them, the recipient will now start on their own. We cannot continue to just be giving them hot meal, but we have to develop them so that they move on their own. So this is what we are doing today as Caritas, and this is the ceremony that we have just witnessed.
How long do you estimate that these items will last?
They varied. When you give you a bed is for life. We gave them food items that will sustain them for quite a period, couple of weeks, and at that time they would have developed on their own to get the way they used to get food. For the school children, we gave them books and bags and some amount of cash to enable them to start school and their lunch money. And so that will take them for a while, about 6 months. Before at that time we believe their parents will be back to their usual business and they can then sustain them.
And now that you're stopping the free meal, so finally what to be your message? Because you're not living totally from the community, so what to be your message to these people?
Well, we continue to assure them that Caritas will continue to advocate for them and sensitize those concerned about the need to support and transform these fire-prone disaster. Already we have discussion with CRS. They are going to start a protection project in which Kolleh town has been selected as one of the beneficiary communities. We will continue to advocate to governments and the line agency responsible for disaster to look at other post-disaster intervention. As you know, government has established the NDMA, the National Disaster Agency, and we work in collaboration with them. What we do, we try to complement their effort. We are not the first call, the NDMA is the first call, and what we do is to complement the effort. We know this is happening within the city of Freetown, therefore the mayor's office has a significant role in helping these slum dwellers. Already there is a brilliant plan in the Transform Freetown plan, in which there is hope, even if people are not removed from the slum, but to make the slum a better place to live. There is a fantastic research work done by the mayor and her council to see how they could improve and reduce the disaster risks that are in the slum communities.
I don't live in this community and I'm in 12 years this. Like this particular compass, so I don't live in, I'm in 4 years this now. Really, January 23, I go work Sunday. So I didn't work in place today. He called me, say, Sebastian, Sunday. The place they work, I said, Pikin. I said, I said, I tell them I rescue me, Pikin. I said, because now the most important thing for me. And they say, don't pull him, Pikin. Luckily, I didn't go now, they cannot call me company. I said, if they're in a house, maybe because I get money, so I say, now I call one my friend. My friend back go church. And I say, hey, me party, say I no day. Say I go to church. And I say, Adam, I say, we don't. I say, single parent, this hour, I say, this kind of disaster can meet me. I say, we don't. I say, me party, so Lord take cat. So luckily, we can meet fire force and they try, they're not able because we not be there for the fire force. I decide they can now. I don't meet me, don't place where we love. All to don't bomb can down. But really, what can I pick? I can ask for. I meet some pick back where run for going separate, try for do I say one go pull the school things there. So the one now went back run for go draw me pick. Say God make people able to draw me on one side. Go still back go na match no more go draw. The pool. I say thank God was me picking like don't come on. By the time now they come on, outside don't outside don't bomb. Maybe pull Nazi. I say as they will go. That's what I can. Nazi me picking say Nazi. Pass go to school. I go complain. My teacher they say where they go no know if they because they for sit MPSC. Let them move fair way for their uniform. But they want company and they get one uniform first.
So how you feel now with Caritas, the crowd, they can support you?
Yes, they this today. Yeah, really happy because at least 40 Caritas they don't do so. They don't make you don't beginning. They don't make like me so me I don't begin in life. Because like what's the account, so if God make the handover give me today, I don't get started. I for start my life. So I'm glad for that. And I will tell them thank you. Let God bless them for what they don't do so for me today. Because for cook for how many people more than 12 days for cook, the one whole community they can't eat, it's not really easy. For me, for this day, my happiest day this today, Caritas, I tell them thank you. We said this come on, let God add more day. Let God give you one day. When they remember, I remember, we let God remember this day. I really tell them thank you. Because look like people, they don't come so long ago. They come to the uniform, now you can take, they go. So I tell them thank you for what I don't do so today. Yeah?
Right, thank you very much. Your name and community are you?
Well, me na Musa Kagbo. I then collector number 70K collector.
Okay, so take me to how this fire affects you.
Well, really the fire it affects me bad because we lost about good things there. The time where the fire will take place, especially like me, so we have in place there, I know we pull because now passage. We say the pass now one side, the pass you go, then the pass you come out. Then a front day now the fire cage. So I know we pull nothing.
So now that Caritas will only provide food for now for the past 12 days, and today they can't leave, but they can't go and then relieve support here. What's the next kind of support here mean to you now?
Well, I'm so glad for the support we them give. We appreciate so much because this at the beginning. We're not going to recover all things from there, but at least we're going to say yes. We all now one at the country. Then now a sign of sympathy from Caritas. For say yes, then get humanitarian feeling for the problem we meet with. Then so concerned about we.
And finally, what will be a message to Caritas and other Soyat organizations there?
Well, my final message to the other Soyat organization there. We beg there for let them serve, let them come on board. Any little things we then you will get for we then we will get for we could appreciate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, what's your name? Yeah,
good morning. Mina Alima Kabo.
So how you feel with Caritas?
I really tell God thank you because the way we really suffer. When it's here born, like me, so wait I go to, I go a lot. I not been well, then very day with the fire kitchen. I lost everything. Single everything I lost. Like this day today was a Caritas we can see the house. Can enjoy what again I'm at. God and grace them to add the people. The kid don't be the whole school. And when they know himself, I be done by now, say let's do first wait for next year. Then to the end I will don't get why they give me small uniform, why they give me bag, say they want me to go school. With the support we Caritas can give to, let God help now more for this support, let God bless you now.
So, as humans, waiting at International Women's Day, how you feel about the recognition with them now?
Yeah, today International Women's Day, worldwide salon we know. The woman that will go a lot. Like Caritas supporting them council we because they're not hide and power, they're totally open. Waiting Caritas couch for we. We gladly we appreciate. Even though we go through this struggle, but with the support of Caritas, we gladly may God help them. May God help them.
Thank you.
Yeah.